This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 2nd, 2022. It's currently February 24th, 2022, 8:04 p.m. All right, so we're range bound today. That's the overall theme and behavior for the March 2nd. We're bound within a range. In the pre-market, we have bouncing along a support level, possibly some good economic data. Looks like we have a significant decline. So right at the open marks an opportunity to open some short positions, protect against long positions, buy some puts, that sort of thing, because the indolence card, we're not going to see this level, the level around the open, again within the lifetime of this reading. An important price level is highlighted around 10 to 11. Trade opportunity between 11 and 12. And a U-shaped dip. Significant trough for the day. We have an extension. We have a volatility that picks up as we move in from 1 into like 3 o'clock. Then we have a sharp decline, 3 to 4. In the post market, we move higher out of a sharp decline, and there is a trade opportunity in the midst of that decline, right around the close. We have a big move higher to reach the high, so it looks like we probably gap up, because the Aeon, we would make the top of a range a bit higher, and being that we're range bound, it looks like we likely do that, and then we fall. A surprise disappointment, something that people were counting on, doesn't happen. It falls through. And there's a surprise failure to break through resistance, and then a sharp decline through support level to reach the low. We have some sideways fluidity, equal bulls and bears for the sneak preview card. So for the sneak preview for the 3rd, I'm advised to trade around a breakout. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's likely right around here or possibly over here. We'll have to see. Right at the open is an opportunity to position myself on both sides of the market. Interesting. There you have it. That's the S&P 500 March 2nd, 2022 reading. The overall behavior is to be range bound. We're going to hit the top of a range early on. Stay tuned for the portion where I go into the pattern recognition. And that's where I actually do a lot of the timing and find the highs and the lows. So stay tuned, my friends. Hello, my friends. This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 2nd, 2022. It's currently February 24th, 2022, 11:30 p.m. So the overall theme and behavior for March 2nd is range bound. We're bound within a range here. There's bouncing along a support level, possibly some good economic data in the pre-market. However, at the open there's a notable drop from a level that we won't see for the lifetime of the reading. It's the last, that height, that level, that price level won't be revisited within the time frame of the second. And that's also, it also marks an opportunity to position oneself right around the open, position oneself on both sides of the market. There's a price level highlighted between 10 and 11. We have a low in the midst of a U-shaped dip. Between 11 and 12, that's a definite trade opportunity there. Looks like cashing in on those puts that I previously discussed purchasing at the close on March 1st. Right, and notable bottom here. Looks like we have a low at roughly day's low at roughly, let's say 11:45-ish, and possibly another dip close to it at around 1-ish, 1:15-ish, but definitive day's low at roughly 11:45, 11:30. Somewhere in, let's say somewhere between the 11:30, between the 11 and 1 o'clock hour, there's a day's low in there. There's also a notable crest here. Looks like we have a day's high closer to 2 o'clock in the midst of a move higher, notable move higher, and there's some volatility between that increases in volatility. Volatility between 1 and 2, increasing from 2 to 3, and then a sharp decline from roughly 3 to 4, with a trade opportunity highlighted again there at the open, or at the close, excuse me. And that's where we'll be bound, range bound. We come down pretty low, again, not quite as low as the day's low, but we come down notably low to finish the day, and then there's a push out of that in the post market. But the high and the low for the day are within close proximity to each other, it looks like, or time proximity, if you will, and it looks like in 2 cases here. Trade opportunity around the high as well. Alright guys, so that's okay, so that's just it. So there's an opportunity for me to position myself on both sides of the market here in the open, right? Because then we've got high and low, high and low. So I'll be able to play, if I'm nimble, I'll be able to sell and sell, or maybe get a second opportunity to sell and sell. We'll see, but that's what that's about. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know how you're using this stuff. I love to hear about it, guys, and I really appreciate it. I see these likes and comments and stuff, guys. It's really awesome to see that support. I thank you from my heart, and I'll see you all later.